Alright, Shalom, it's your brother Shamar from Phoenix. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, QUADASH. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the brothers doing this work, and truth and sincerity, man. And real quick, I just want to get into Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, because basically that's what we're doing in these last days, man. You know, we're declaring among the nations. You know, we go out to the highways and hedges, we put these videos up Salakia. We put these videos up on YouTube, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're declaring among the nations. Declaring what? We're declaring the end times of Esau's empire, and we're declaring the salvation of the Israelites and the coming of YAHWAHSHI, man. And it was commanded that, and it was prophecy that we are going to be doing this in the last days. The men of the Lord, the Israelites, the ones that the Most High had called to do this work. And I'm gonna get this real quick right here. The Jeremiah 50:1. It says the word that the Most High spake against Babylon. So this is going against America, man. So the Most High speaks against America, man. So the Most High is anti-American, and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. And that standard is what? This the truth. This truth is a standard, man. You know, the 100% truth that's been given to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the breaking down of the scripture, is the standard. It is the standard, man. It is the thing which all things are measured by. That's another word for standard. It is the flag, pretty much. Publish and conceal not. So we do publish it, man. We publish it in these videos. We publish it when we're out on the highways and hedges. And we publish this word and conceal not, and we don't hide it, man. We don't hide this word. And what does the scripture say, man? It says, don't put your talent in a napkin. You know, don't hide your candle, man. Roughly paraphrasing, and conceal it not. Say Babylon is taken. So we're supposed to say that America is done. America, which is Babylon, the great in the scriptures, is done. Bel is confounded. Murdoch is broken in pieces, and Bel and Murdoch are the gods of Babylon, and the gods of this America are broken in pieces, man. Caesar Borgia, so-called Jesus Christ, and the beliefs that go along with it has been confounded by this truth, have been broken in pieces by this truth. That John 3:16 gets torn to pieces, man. You know that Jesus came to save everybody. Bullshit gets torn to pieces, man. It gets broken into pieces. All those false doctrines of the gods of America, whether they be so-called Jesus Christ or Christianity or whatever it is, man, it gets broken into pieces by this word. Her idols are confounded, so nothing can go against this truth, man. This is what this truth does. This is what the standard does, man. This is what publishing this standard, this truth, declaring. This is what it does, man. Our images are broken in pieces, and we have broken that image, man. We have shattered that image of Caesar Borgia. You got that camp sign where it shows Caesar Borgia with a horn on it. Said this is the devil, man. And so that image is broken in pieces. For out of the north there comes Salaki. I'm gonna get Isaiah 13:2 real quick. It's Isaiah 13:2, and it says, lift ye up a banner. So like I start verse 1. The burden, Isaiah 13:1, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. So that's exactly what we're doing, man. This is what the Lord said that we were going to do in these last days. We're going to lift up that banner upon the high mountain, man, visible for everybody to see. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake their hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. So these elites, they watch these videos, man. These so-called elites, the government or whatever you want to call them, all these forms of government, where government, the word the apostle elder broke down the word government. It basically means mind control. These elites, they know about this truth, and they know about the men out there that are doing this truth. So that's what we do. We exalt the voice and we shake their hand. I have commanded my sanctified ones, those that were separated, those that were called and set apart to do this work. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger. So, having this truth does make you mighty. Mighty in wisdom, man. Mighty, because you got to be bold when you preach His word. The Lord puts a spirit of boldness within you to go out there and preach His word, man, to do this work, to be on fire for this thing, man. I have called my mighty ones for mine anger, the anger of the Lord. That's exactly what we express. That's exactly what we go into. That's exactly what we publish. And that's exactly what we exalt our voice when we go out there in the highways and hedges, man. All this is prophecy. All this is prophecy, man. All this is set up by the Most High, man. YouTube, these apps, everything, man. It's set up by the Most High for the men of the Lord to publish this work in these last days. Even them that rejoice in my highness. And with that, I'm going to get a Psalm 96 and 3. It says, declare His glory among the heathen. And that's exactly what we're doing, man. So the scriptures emphasize that in the last days, man, that this word's going to be published. It's going to be told boldly. It's going to be spoken aloud among all nations of the earth, man. Among all people of the earth. And that's why YouTube was set up for, man. That's why these smartphones were set up for the brothers to use and exalt their voice. Declare His glory among the heathens, His wonders among all the people. For the Lord, for the Most High is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nation are idols, but the Most High made the heavens, man. Now look this right here, Jeremiah 31 and 10. It says, hear the word of the Most High, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off. Because this word it goes out to the whole earth through YouTube, man. You know, you got brothers in Hawaii, you got brothers in Australia, the isles are far off. You got brothers all over the place, man. He that scatters Israel will gather him and keep him as a shepherd does his flock. And that's what we do, man. We preach about, we prophesy about the things of the scripture. The Lord's gonna gather His elect in these last days. Through what? Through this word. The Lord's going to destroy America in these last days. We prophesy all this, man. And the scripture said that we were going to do that. Was that I'm going to get Revelation 4 and 18, because this is exactly what we're doing, man. We're prophesying these end times. Revelation 14 and 8. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made nations drink of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. So this already happened, man. This already happened. It just needs to be played out. It's already a done deal. There's no turning back of the hands of time, man. The hands of prophecy, so to speak. America's already destroyed. The script already been written. The movie's already been played. It's already destroyed. We're just living out the prophecy, man. That's all we're doing. We're living out the prophecy. The prophecy of what? That America will be destroyed, man. And the closer we get to the end, the more this devil comes up down upon us, man. The more this devil brings his legislation and his unrighteous decrees upon the men of the Lord, man, to try to hinder this truth. But it's already too late. It's already too late, man. Because the Lord's going to be terrible among these nations. With that, I'm going to get Zephaniah, the 2nd chapter. It's a real quick lesson, man. I'm over here at the plantation. Zephaniah, the 2nd chapter, start at verse 9. It says, therefore, as I live, says the Most High of hosts, the power of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah, even the breeding of nettles and salt pits in a perpetual desolation. The residue of my people shall spoil them, the elect, man, and the remnant of my people shall possess them. This shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Most High, of the Lord of hosts. The Most High will be terrible unto them, for He will famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship Him, every one from his place, even all the isles of the heathens. Ye Ethiopians also shall be slain by my sword. So the scripture is talking about how He's going to be terrible to these heathens, man. He's going to be a nightmare to these heathens, using the men of the Lord. When YAHAWAHSHI comes back, He's going to give some elect men spiritual powers, man, to bring havoc, to wreak havoc on these heathens, man, to put the fear of the Lord in them, man. So all glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWAHSHI, man, that these things are coming to pass. You know, that the world is in the state of, that it's in. You know, to the average person out there, he'll probably start to worry about that, man. He'll probably start to worry about his future, and about his well-being, and about his safety, and about his livelihood, and about the money in his pocket, about the food on his table, man. We know all these things are coming to naught, man. We know all these things are suddenly going to be taken away. One day it's going to be normal. The next day all hell's going to break loose. And men are going to be running in fear. But we know through the scriptures that we have comfort in this truth, man. It was that I'm going to get Jeremiah 51:11, because this talks about the nuclear missiles. Jeremiah goes into that a lot, man. It's Jeremiah 51:11 says, "Make bright the arrows," and that's the nuclear missiles. "Gather the shields. The Most High has raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, which are the Russians, for his device is against Babylon, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Most High, the vengeance of his temple." So that's what's going on, man. That's the times we're living in right now. The time of the ICBMs, the time of the microchip, the time of the mark of the beast, the time of famine of the word, the famine of bread, the time of pestilence and disease, the time of mass death. These are the things that are occurring on the earth right now, man. And they know that, people will say, "Oh, that's always been going on." Yeah, it's always been going on, but it's at a faster tempo now, man. The days are being shortened for the elect's sake. The time of the end is being shortened for the elect's sake, man. These things are coming to pass at a rapid pace. Prophecies are being fulfilled left and right. I'm going to go to Saki, I'll read that back again. Jeremiah 50:11. "Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Most High has raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Most High, the vengeance of his temple." And that's part of the vengeance, man. That's part of the payback. "Vengeance is mine, says the Lord." That's what the scripture says. The scripture said that the Lord is going to bring vengeance back to those that trouble us. These Edomites, man. "Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon." That's what we're doing. Make the watch strong. So make the watch strong, man. Hey, so what do you got to do to make the watch strong, man? You got to be about this business, man. Be diligent. Be fervent. Be studying. Be prophesying, man. Set up the watchmen. Prepare for the ambushes. Prepare for the ambushes. Get your mind mentally prepared for Jacob's trouble, for the things that are going to take place, man. Because the ambushes are coming. Satan is coming down with great wrath, because he knows he got a short time. And we all know who Satan is, man. It's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. "For the Most High has both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon." So it's already done, man. It's already a done deal. It's already set in stone. Prophesying the end from the beginning. That being said, man, it's a real quick lesson. Most High willing, it was edifying. And that one say, "Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI." Shalom.